118-112 last night. Largely thanks to Joel Embiid. He dropped 29 points and grabbed 14 boards. The Sixers, third in the East. And guys, they're only 3 games back of those first-place Celtics. So, Shannon, how big of a threat do you think the 76ers actually are in the East?
I still think the Sixers and the Bucks are the 2 best teams in the East. Joel Embiid is having a phenomenal season. He's going to be in the MVP discussion, although I don't believe he's going to win. I think that award will go again to Nikola Jokic, and he'll be the first 3-time consecutive MVP since Larry Bird won it 84, 85, 86. 84, 85, and 86. But it's something, Skip, and he's complaining like he doesn't know if he's going to play in the All-Star game, Skip, because he says, I'm not healthy, and I haven't been healthy for a while. And he's missed some games with plantar fasciitis. He's missed some games because of foot issues. And so he's had, but you know what's coming. Only babies have more issues with their tum-tum. Now, I don't know if it's the squash, if it's the carrots or the peas that they've been feeding him, but the tum-tum is coming. He got gut issues.
Yep.
And so it's just a matter of time, and then you're going to be all, oh, man, I don't know what happened, and you got so lucky, and it's not luck. You know it's just a matter of time. But they pose no threat to the 2 top seeds currently, which are the Celtics and the Bucks.
If Joel Embiid can get through whatever his foot issue is this time, he's a huge human being. He's got a foot issue. I knew it last night. I watched the whole game. They toyed with Cleveland, who's a very good team.
No, they just stopped saying that.
They were up 27 on them.
And then what happened?
And I'm saying, Joel, stop the bleeding. Just take the basketball and score the basketball. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's drifting. He's not trying. He doesn't want the basketball. And by the way, not wanting the basketball, he scored 29, as Jen just pointed out, with 14 rebounds. And he made the shot that did stop the bleeding finally, because they'd cut it all the way to 4. I think we have the shot that he made on the baseline. He's double-teamed with the clock running down. This is impossible. This is 7 feet tall, and he just says, "Wait, I'll do this. I'll do this." I mean, that's just sheer unstoppable.
That's just a routine shot. Okay. You make it seem like he's falling out of bounds.
He was falling out of bounds. That's 7 feet tall, shooting it right-handed from the wrong angle, which you barely got to get it over the back.
But I noticed you didn't say.
The point is, he leads the league in free throw attempts, and he shoots 85%. LeBron's having a career year at 76%.
Okay, he's a better free throw. Okay. So you think he's going to break LeBron's scoring record?
No, I don't, because he's not going to be able to stay healthy enough long enough, because he is 7 feet tall. And for much of the year, he's been ranked #1 in defensive win shares. He's now fallen to 6th, but they are still a very good defensive team. They're right there with Boston and right there with Milwaukee. They are 3rd in defensive and in points allowed.
Is that why they allowed last week the team to come back from 21 with Joel Embiid on the court? Yeah. Who's lost more double 20-point leads this year than the 76ers?
Okay. Who was the player of the month for December in the Eastern Conference? I think it was Joel Embiid. Who was the player of the month for January in the Eastern Conference? It was Joel Embiid. Who destroyed Nikola Jokic head-to-head, face-to-face, grill-to-grill in Philadelphia, albeit in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
He destroyed him with 42 and 19. Just took him all apart.
Really?
Because Jokic wants none of him. He's got no chance against Joel.
Joel ain't got no chance against him.
No, he does.
All I know is the 2-time reigning MVP is about to be 3-time MVP, and ain't nothing you or your guy can do about it. And he need to worry about the Celtics that bust his head every time he see him, and you know y'all can't do nothing with Giannis.
I love this 76ers team. Doc is on the hot seat. He has come up small as a coach. In the bubble, he did.
Your guys have come up small as a team. Yeah, Quit banging it on Doc.
And
Joel Embiid was on that team when the Hawks came back and got him.
A lot of pressure on James Harden to finally come up big when it matters.
What about Joel Embiid? How much pressure is on him?
Well, he is the aircraft carrier. I trust Joel Embiid. I'm not sure about James. I'm not totally convinced about
Got to put him
Doc.
in bubble wrap. Lady stepped on his foot the other day and missed 2 games.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. And Tyrese Maxey has given them a 3rd star that makes them hard to beat. And I think he needs to be in the starting lineup as opposed to coming off the bench.
Yeah.
He doesn't look happy coming off the bench.
Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Gibson. Okay. You can't beat the Bucks or the Celtics.
I'll take Tyrese Maxey over Tyrese Gibson as a basketball player.
And it don't matter.
I love Tyrese Gibson.
Put the other one on there and get him on the bus and let him sing about Coca-Cola. Yeah. But you're still not winning against those 2 teams.
The best player on those 3 teams is Joel Embiid.
Giannis!
It's just the best. No, he's
Giannis! Don't do that, Skip, don't do that. Skip, don't do that.
He's a better three-point shooter. He's a better free throw shooter. Giannis he's fallen back into his 50% free throw shooter.
Okay, and he's still averaging 30 and 14.
Well,
and what he rated defensively?
Yeah. He's up there.
But
Joel just a tick behind Luka for the scoring title.
Tick. I don't know about the tick. You don't want to get back by the tick. You know, Rocky Mountain Flea Yellow. All they got.
He's going to be in trouble.
They carry disease.
Point. Yeah, watch.
They carry disease.
Joel, he'll take the break off and he'll be okay. At least the foot's not broken.
Yeah, I mean, the man stepped on some chewing gum.
No,
he sprained his ankle.
Yeah, I look forward to this debate through the duration of the finals. Okay. We're out of time, guys. We got to talk about our man Lil Wayne. He might have just forced Kawhi into retirement.
These stats are way off.
We're going to explain when we come back.
These stats.
Menu. Order by name or number, and hey, they'll do the rest. In an interview with GQ, Paul George talking about what winning a title could do to define his legacy. George says, quote, a championship with the Clippers 100% will outweigh a championship being with the Lakers. Ooh, Shannon. Those are fighting words for you, but is PG right?
Skip, why are you talking about the Lakers? You're not with the Lakers. Why would you say a championship with the Lakers? You're not with them.
Well, he had a shot to go with them.
Okay, and he didn't go.
He did not go.
And then so, obviously, I remember him talking about 100%. I appreciate Laker Nation for wanting me to coming back home. I wanted to come here a year ago prior to going to OKC, and unfortunately wasn't traded there. Lakers didn't grab me. So clearly, he is the Laker guy. He wasn't no Clipper guy. He didn't mention anything about the Clippers. Now, all of a sudden, he want to talk about, first of all, who's to say you're going to win one either way? He make it seem like, it's a foregone conclusion. And then, if you work, let's just say there's an infinitesimal chance you were to win. What the hell you going to have to parade at? Playa Vista? Because I can assure you, unless they give the organization time off, ain't nobody showing up. Ain't no kids missing school. Ain't nobody taking off work to go to no damn Clipper parade.
Well, that's not true. There would be some, not like Lakers.
Their family and the Clippers organization. When I'm out and about, and your boy been out and about lately, I ain't heard nobody mention nobody Clippers. They talk about Laker Nation. They talk about LeBron James. They talk about all this other stuff, Laker, not Clippers. And hold on, Paul. I mean, do you really want to talk about, Skip, you remember that championship, Denver, in Game 7? He was 4 of 16, 2 of 11 from the three.
Yeah.
How about year 2, brutal game 4 against the Suns, 5 of 20, 2 of 9 from 3. And then the other game 5 at home, 6 of 15, 1 of 6 from 3.
That's
playoff PEE.
Yep.
You're not him. I remember in Indiana. You remember in Indiana, Skip? What he did? Well, I mean, you remember that?
Do I?
Okay. You remember him in OKC?
He let LeBron shoot a left-handed layup to win the game. Do you remember that?
I remember when Russ went for 44 and he had 5. You remember that again? I remember that.
It was the closeout game at Utah.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy talking about a parade? Is this the guy talking about a championship?
Yeah, that guy. Okay. And by the way, before I unleash on this, he said it would be great to win the first chip for this part of L.A. I don't even know what part is the Clipper part. I don't know where it is. What neighborhood is the Clipper neighborhood?
Where? Palmdale?
I don't know.
Maybe that's where he's from. Maybe in Palmdale.
Okay, do you know where Palmdale is? It's north of L.A. It's like 30, 40 minutes north, right?
I guess that's the only
suburb. 45 minutes probably.
Yeah, I don't know where the Clipper part of LA is. I need to stay out of that because Skip, they got sections. This section belongs to this group, that section. So I need to stay out of the Clipper section.
It's like gang.
Yeah. Maybe Playa Vista. I'm thinking Playa Vista. That's their section over there.
All right. You're being too hard on him because he was asked a hypothetical, and he answered honestly and correctly that obviously, if he did, he's not predicting that he will, but if he did win a championship or help to win a championship, he and Kawhi, for the Clippers, it would 100% outweigh a championship for the Lakers because if they had both gone to the Lakers or if one or the other had gone to the Lakers and won a championship with LeBron, you're just going along for the ride and ho-hum, wake us up when something new happens, right?
But it's the Lakers.
Okay. All right, but think about this. The Clippers have been in business back to the Buffalo Braves.
Yeah.
They were Buffalo Braves, then they were San Diego Clippers, and then they became the LA Clippers.
Yep.
Whatever it was. They started in 1970 in Buffalo.
Yeah.
But the point is,
Buffalo Braves.
Buffalo Braves, and that's 52 years of existence and 0 rings in 52 years. The Lakers have won 17 championships. That's tied with Boston for the most in the history of the NBA.
Yes.
17 championships to 0?
Yeah, but Skip, the thing is, when you play for these storied franchises, you become legends. You play for the Celtics and you win a title, you immortalize. Skip, come on, bro. You won a championship in Toronto. Come on. Okay. It ain't the same as winning one with Boston, babe, because you know what comes. Woo! Okay. You win one with the Lakers. You out there with Shaq and Kobe and Wilt and Kareem and West, LeBron. Okay, you get the title there. Okay, it's you with who? Randy Smith? No, okay. he played.
I got it. But listen, if they did pull off winning a championship in L.A. right under LeBron's nose, the Clippers fans would come out of the woodwork
all
at
10
the
of them?
crypt. Well, they do sell out. They do sell out. I don't know how they do that, but they do sell out. They're a viable business.
Yeah, all those are the people that can't get tickets to the Lakers game. So they like basketball. So I got to go see something.
Billy Crystal would be there.
Hey, look at this. Look at when the Lakers celebs turn out.
Well,
and now in Canada, you had Jack, you had Denzel. Yeah. You get the big guy. They got Billy Crystal. I mean, hey.
Now, the Clippers are ahead of the Lakers in the standings. We'll see if that
That's the only place they're ahead of them at.
After the All-Star break. All right, guys, around the association now, do you think the 76ers are getting overlooked in the East?
No.
Yes.
Oh, let's unpack that one when we come back.